What is up, guys? And we are back with another video with the Washington Huskies Dynasty and Josh Joyner as our head coach. This week we are facing FCS West, and it will be a very interesting test for Josh Joyner and all of the stuff he stands for. Sam Starr, that 5-star, we are recruiting him heavily. This is just the recruiting update, basically. D. Hendricks, James, like, you guys know most of these guys. We're not going to stick on this too long, as we are looking to go ahead and recruit some of these guys and hopefully get them to come to our school this year. I don't know how easily that can be obtained, but yeah, I think that that's going to be what we're doing. Also, sadly, I did schedule that guy for a bye, Centavious Truman, so I don't know how smart that was of me, but it did end up happening. And then we have two guys here who are still possible to achieve. Our internet connection keeps going out, so I'm trying to get the game to go in and save, but it is going to be really tough as my internet has not been working. We will be facing FCS West and then playing week 3 here as well, so it will be a 2-game episode. Just be ready for all of that as I get into this FCS game. All right, we get to have a home game here, which we did not have last week. In Washington, we're here, baby. Let's see it. I want to see this intro. Hopefully it's pretty tough. We run onto the field, all purple. The Husky leads us onto the field. Okay, I do like this intro. It's not the best of intros, but following the Husky onto the field, pretty tough. Let's just continue to watch and I'll be quiet here. All right, this should be a good matchup. Very easy win for us, most likely. That's why we're having a 2-game episode, so that we can get this game out of the way and then move on to the next one really quickly. So hopefully it does go good for us against FCS West. If we lose, I would probably be pretty sad, but this is Bengals old. Create a team, play to your identity, don't experiment, reinforce where you have and how to win. That is not going to be something, I'm going to be honest, that I think that FCS West can really do, but that's what they're saying that they should try and do here. Motion, this is probably run, no, pass. Okay. I mean, I think that they may end up being more of a pass-heavy team, especially if they come out and pass right there, but usually the FCS schools are just kind of a run-oriented team as, yep, there we go. There comes the run, and it's going to be a nice little pickup. We can't really have FCS West be picking up so many yards on us if we are to be a good team this year, so I'm really hoping that it isn't like this all day. Another 4-yard pickup, Cole Stockdale with the carry. In coverage here, yeah, just might be actually the move all day since we have way better corners, and then we just blitz. Could be the strategy here. Hot zone blitz here. Yeah, this is just going to be what we're going with. It's a screen to the outside. Big pickup. Oh my goodness, is FCS West just going to cook us all day? Probably. We're switching to man coverage here. No one's open. Never mind. Open man across the middle. 17 is where they are down to right now. Just cooking us completely. No real defense going on for the Huskies. And it's a play action. Open man, not throwing to him. And it's going to be incomplete, leading to a 2nd and 10. Honestly, very surprised. So they have Cole Stockdale in the backfield. He'll get the handoff and gain -1 yard, so not a gain there. What am I saying? We're going back to man because I think, honestly, since they are a 54 overall team, it should be a thing that can get us solid plays here. As, oh my goodness, Wheeler, you picked that off and they head away with 0 points, but doesn't happen. Now we're going to have to come off the edge and hopefully get a pick. Block kick, I mean. Okay, our offense is onto the field. Let's see what we could do. Honestly, Denzel Boston, if they bring down the safety, you are getting the ball. But otherwise, we're going to throw out to our tight end. Nice little catch for DeGraff. Spin move. He's on the move. Can he outrun everyone and get a touchdown on the first play? Not quite. I mean, 57 yards. Just DeGraff doing great things. We're going to substitute in Adam Muhammad, which means we must have had an injury. I don't know exactly where, but I guess so. Coleman open, had all of our touchdowns last week. Jonah Coleman into the end zone. The Heisman candidate is continuing what he did last week. We can watch the replay here. Coleman just running in wide open. Another touchdown pass for Demond Williams, but Jonah Coleman had a week last week and is going to continue it in week 2. Okay, didn't talk on that last play. I was trying to delete a screenshot, but big first down for FCS West. They're going in motion, double play, handoff, and that one's going to be a loss. Cole Stockdale just not picking anything up. Man coverage once again on 2nd and 11. We're looking to potentially bring pressure. No one really open in my eyes, but they do throw it down below, and that one will be a first down. Ziggy Smallwood with the catch. I mean, go right ahead, kid. 1st and 10 here now for FCS West. Across the middle, big hit, and the ball is jarred loose. Like I said, we're just going to keep running man coverage. Not something we're going to do often, but against an FCS school, I can just see us being able to beat them and dominate them, hopefully, in man coverage. So that's why I'm choosing to do so here today. 3rd and 4. Pass committing. Oh, that was not what I wanted, but a bunch of people just motioned off their guys. Open man, 4th and 1. FCS West will be forced to punt the ball back to Washington, who now probably takes an even bigger first quarter lead. I mean, may not be the first quarter, but it'll be a lead, that's for sure. We're going to put motion on Jonah Coleman, which maybe since he's one-on-one, we just get the ball out to him right away, but if he's not one-on-one, we'll see. I like it. Jonah Coleman. Oh, come on. Demond Williams. We're going to go to that halfback slip screen to that right side. Open. Coleman, you need to break 1 tackle. He loses 2 yards instead. And now we're forced to go for a longer pass here on 3rd and 12. If they bring that corner on a blitz, that would be nice. But nope, Jonah Coleman will get the ball across the middle and be an inch short, into which we will go for it with him. It's just we're going to have to wait one more play as we go to the end of the first quarter. Washington having a decent game here. You see Andrew Beebe, the senior quarterback for FCS West, having a decent game on his own as well. Demond Williams, agreeably. So, 4th and inches, we're going to run it. Jonah Coleman, we literally need 1 yard, so I would like to be able to pick up 1 yard. And we do, giving us the first down. Nice. Jonah Coleman being pressed on that left side. I don't care that he ain't a receiver. He's just better. So get him the ball. We will, and it's going to be a deep completion. Jonah Coleman from Demond Williams. We could run that jailbreak screen, but they call a timeout on our hurry up, forcing us to have to make a different decision, which we'll run the ball with Jonah Coleman too. He's a Heisman candidate. You expect us not to want to run the ball with him? Juke. Oh my goodness, just outrun everyone. Please, Jonah. Please, Jonah Coleman to the edge, into the end zone. Big play and a big touchdown to put us up 11. 1st and 10 at the 30 for FCS West at the start of this drive. We're coming out in a zone, which something we haven't really done up to this point, and it's going to be a sack. I guess the coverage is just too much for Andrew Beebe, and it will lead to a sack for Washington. I mean, that's good because we have not had much pressure, but finally, from the right edge, Tiatu Ugalali, with his first sack of the day and the season. An empty set here for FCS West. Looking for the stop and go. Open completion up to the 45. Honestly, should have expected it. I don't want man on just half the people. I want it all around, but right now, not getting many play calls for that. So 1st and 10. We'll see what happens in motion. Could be a run. It is a run, and it will be stopped into the backfield for no gain, at least for now. We're going to go that cover one strong safety blitz. Move Ellerson over to that side. El Uduka on a man as well. It's going to be another sack. Who is it this time? But the big man, number 97, Suapalo. I mean, nice. Logan Sagupalu. I just love to see the pressure coming in here by the Washington defense, something that we haven't seen much of here in previous years. Put me on that linebacker, thank you. Playing deep, up top. It's a big throw. It's almost caught by FCS West. Good thing it wasn't, because that would have been crash out worthy. 4th and 19, leading to a punt, giving Washington a chance to just blow this game up. This is why it is a highlighted game, and you probably haven't even seen most of the stuff I've recorded up to this point. Gun empty. They have an interesting look for us here. Denzel Boston open on his own. Good juke move. He's going to catch that one, move upfield, and we're going to go right back to the pass game. And again, if they motion out with Jonah Coleman, expect him to be getting the ball if he's one-on-one. Or Denzel Boston, I mean. Either or work for me. Denzel Boston was sort of open. There was many other options, though, that probably should have been the specific read. I just want to try and get him the ball some. Jonah Coleman most definitely going to be one of our main looks here if Denzel Boston doesn't get that nice curl. I just saw the curl, and, you know, curls for the girls, baby. Jet touch pass to Williams. We're going to switch it up and just go with this RPO. Handoff worthy, I guess. Jonah Coleman, -2 yards. Okay, not exactly the thing you want to see happen, but it's all right. If this is man coverage, Denzel Boston will get the ball. If it's not man coverage, he may still. As we throw it to him, he was open. It just not in bounds, so can't do much there. Flood, we're running everything to the wrong side, kind of, so we're going to flop that play around and see where we go with the ball. Little short throw, not going to work. We're in no man's land right now. And when you're in no man's land, sometimes you got to take a shot to get that first down. Not a zig. We're going corner. Open, man. Oh, my goodness, just an overthrow by Demond. Demond Williams not completing the ball to our open tight end. It's all right, though. 1st and 10, FCS West with the ball. 3:08 on the clock. Oh, come on. Whatever our safety was doing, not the right thing to do. So, yeah, we're going to do this loop play, I guess. Pre-sock. Nice little player here. Thrown to the outside, caught for 5 yards. Michael Easton with the tackle. Rainy Sail on the field. I mean, what a beautiful name. Just, there's some rain in your sail, you know? Tackle for -1 to 0 yards there. Now 3rd and 5, so what a day. Weak side blitz. Pass play. FCS West probably going to pass. Across the middle, of course, right at us. Rainy Sail not able to keep up. 5 catches for 57 yards for Cole Stockdale already. Wow. I don't know why we need to blitz so much, but we're choosing to. Rainy Sail once again here. Oh, open receiver and a touchdown. FCS West keeping the game close. They aren't going to just let us walk away real easy, are they? I guess not, as that one... a first down. Or 10 points for FCS West. I don't know what I mean by first down. 125 here on the clock before halftime for Washington. Nice little kick that goes in through the end zone. And now, I mean, they're pressing, but I still want to run because just how good Jonah Coleman is. 2nd and 4, hurry up. Unless they bring down both players, I'm sticking with the run. Jonah Coleman, no one's keeping up with him. Oh my goodness, this may be a breakaway touchdown. And it is 69 yards into the end zone. Jonah Coleman gives us an extension to our lead. 1st and 5. My controller drift is really sucking, guys. Anyone want to donate a controller and we'll take it. That's for sure. Open man. Washington, I didn't realize we're the number 18 ranked stadium pulse. That's pretty nice. 51 seconds, 1st and 10. Handoff. I don't even know why FCS West is doing that, as now they go to hurry up and a timeout. Kind of dumb, but you do what you want to do, right? We're good. If it's a run, then we should be good anyways because it's too far of a distance. 4th and 12. We'll have 38 seconds and a timeout to try and score. Probably doable to at least get a field goal. Halfback dive already. Kind of interesting decision making. But, I mean, the run game's been working, so why not? We get out of bounds too. 6 rushes, 111 yards. Jonah Coleman, just what a day for the kid. I mean, it's always what a day for him. And he's going to get a reception. Loss of 1. So now 2nd and 11. Last week we did this play, threw it up to Denzel Boston. Did not work. But you know what? I don't care. Tight end not open completely, but we still threw it to him. And it will be dropped. Tight end corner now. Denzel Boston on and out. Good throw. Demond. Okay, 4th and 11, 9 seconds. They want us to attempt this field goal, and you know what? We're gonna. There's no wind. Let's lock in. I didn't kick it well. It's going to be returnable. I could have had much more power on that. It's definitely returnable, though. FCS West will not return it to the house, though, so that's all that matters. As we go to halftime for the halftime update. Demond Williams can keep the ball, too, dependingly on the play call. Okay, he does. And 7-ish yards for Demond Williams. I mean, got to get him a chance to run, too. He's an athlete out here. We like the blocking. Oh, my goodness. Why did you not hit the right hole, Jonah Coleman? There was definitely a hole to hit. Halfback draw on 3rd and 2. I mean, I'm expecting pass, I guess, maybe. Oh, come on. 4th and 3. We're going to hurry up, and we're just going to pass this quickly. Open man, DeGraff. He caught one earlier. He catches this one, too. And, oh, my goodness, just stiff arm him out of here. Up to the 50, DeGraff. Good play. We're going to go halfback runs here. Just keep on moving with Jonah Coleman if we can. But he keeps losing yards here. Can we get like a halfback stretch maybe? I don't know. Maybe we can't. Screen it is. Jonah Coleman will get a chance on the screen. He's open. Could our linemen get out of the way? Our linemen seem to be a main issue on this team right now, as they're doing many things incorrectly for us, but it's okay. We have an open man across the middle. Williams catches the ball, turns upfield, and he will get down to the 15. Nice. And we're going to the halfback stretch, which usually ends up being a touchdown, just because Jonah Coleman is better than all of these players, and the blocking actually blocks good on halfback stretches. It ends up being 5 yards. Jonah Coleman not running well for the last quarter-ish of time. Barrington into the game. Demond Williams will keep the ball, and he will rush into the end zone for a touchdown, his first rushing touchdown of the season as a dual-threat quarterback. I mean, you do love to see it, but probably will be one of the last things you see of this game. Okay, 2nd and 3. Nice little pass to the outside, and it will be stopped. 3rd and 1, 2 yards picked up. Running a blitz play, bringing everyone up top. 3rd and 1. Pressure, pressure, pressure is all I can ask for on this play. We got it, and we get the stop. What a stop by Washington. Setting up a lot of good stuff for us, actually. And we're going to start running backwards just so we can get a good punt return. Kick is playable. Oh my goodness, the stick drift actually helping us for once is crazy too. We're going to go to that run game. Ooh, they're pressing us. I can't take that level of disrespect. Everybody's going on streaks, even if you weren't on a streak, including our running back. Okay, the game doesn't want to comprehend what I'm saying to it, but it's all right. Drag route there, open, so I guess it works that it couldn't understand what I was trying to do. Z crossers here, maybe. Denzel Boston is kind of who I've been looking for here on a lot of throws. Denzel Boston open, catches it, and he's into the end zone. We're starting to get a couple more scores outside of Jonah Coleman now, and Demond Williams is really helping with that as we're up 35-10. Alrighty, 1st and 10. We're going to keep recording and see what we got here. 1st and 10. Rainy Sale. Ready for you, man. Oh. Quick little slant route caught. Big little play there. We're going to stay on Rainy Sale here. Okay. I don't know what they're doing with that throw. Should have been picked off by Rainy Sale. Zadarius Rainy Sale, one of our nice freshmen that we have on the team. We know this is going to be a pass. Let's just see if we can stop anything. Oh my goodness. Big blitz off the edge. It's going to lead to a 4th down and 10. Andrew Beebe's just getting pissed off in the backfield there after he's been getting lit up. Huskies football. CJ Christian, strong safety, number 4, his first sack of the day and probably of the season, maybe even his career. We're running back to receive this punt once again. Once again, returnable. Run to the outside. Nope, not going to happen, but we do get past the 49, and it will lead to some run plays for Jonah Coleman. And we'll put in the backups here shortly if this game continues to get out of hand. But for now, we're just going to keep in the starters. And hopefully get Jonah Coleman into that Heisman race. 124 yards rushing today. 71 receiving yards. I mean, everything he does, so good. Ooh, he's going to get the chance to potentially catch a pass here. That would be nice. Demond Williams gets a passing touchdown then too, potentially, depending on how this play goes. It goes well. Jonah Coleman all the way to the end zone on the receiving touchdown. Oh my goodness. 300 passing yards on the day for Demond Williams, but he's not even doing most of it. It's just Jonah Coleman on the play, doing something, making something of himself, and you just love to see it. 42-10 as FCS West has no chance of coming back. 1st and 10, and Denzel Boston toasts all the way up for another touchdown. 49-10. Washington blowout. Fellas, we win the football game 49-10. 199 yards and 4 TDs for Jonah Coleman. 1 yard short of that 200-yard day, which does suck, but I mean, great performance by Washington completely overall. Denzel Boston getting that touchdown on a streak. Nice little play there too. Let's just look at the stats as an overall 15 of 23, 355 yards and 4 TDs for Demond Williams, the sophomore dual threat quarterback. What a day for him. Rushing 2 touchdowns for Jonah Coleman, 200 yards, 8.6 per average, 8.5 average at 17 yards, and a TD for Demond Williams. 101 yards receiving and 2 TDs for Jonah Coleman, so he had 300 yards exactly on the day with 4 touchdowns. Denzel Boston, 4 receptions, 127 yards, and 2 TDs, so he had a very good day, as well as Decker DeGraff. I mean, just overall great, and the defense is really where it came alive as we see 2.5 sacks here, 1.5, 1, half. So just great day from the defense and offense as we hop out and we move on to week 3. Oh my goodness, is it going to be a battle? We're advancing here right away. See if we have any updates on recruiting or anything of the sort. Let's see it. Weekly advance. First on all of these people. Star goes to his top 8. We have top 3 for Hendricks. Pro potential is hurting a couple of people. Championship contenders still only hurting Denzel Boston. Playing time is hurting people, but that's about it. Hell, so, I mean, we're doing good. Jonah Coleman, Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week, which he did win National Offensive Player of the Week last week, and he wins it 2 weeks in a row. Let's go look at that. Players of the Week, back-to-back National Offensive Player of the Weeks. We see week 2 and we see week 1. Jonah Coleman having a season for himself. Can we see that Heisman watch? I want to go see if Jonah Coleman has made the list. He has. He's the number 1 player right now. His playing style is down, which doesn't make sense, but that's all right. Blake Shapen's in second, then Cade Kubnik, then Austin Simmons, and Malachi Hughes. So, I mean, just great season to start here. We have a bye week. We'll go through recruiting, and I'll update you guys on that here in a second. All right, the update on recruiting that we have here. 5-star Sam Starr, the speedster, looking to come out here. He's out of Lakeville, Minnesota. Nice. Ben Ferkser, doing good on him. D. Hendricks, we're number 1 on him after last week's win. Looks to be committing next week. James Stoner, doing good on him. Darrell Waddle as well. Tobias Carter, after that week 5 game against Ohio State, we should be good. Edward Holiday here also as well. Scotty Sun, the quarterback, now has Oregon going after him, so we put 50 points on him and scheduled him against Rutgers. Keelani Badada, we moved up on him, and hopefully we can do good things there. Tyler Saldivera as well. Chuck DiEmpro, Enrique Jose, Devin Holiday, Stephen Boren, and then you see our 5-star, we moved down on him. He has a visit this week. We'll decide if we keep points on him after that, but otherwise, don't got a whole lot else to tell you guys. We're going to advance here 1 week into the future, into week 4, 1 week before Ohio State, into our next game. It will be an away game, if you guys could not tell. Championship contenders up to a B+, not high enough for Denzel Boston yet. We're 10th in the Big Ten. Our brand exposure is up to an A-, which is really good. We face Washington State, our rivalry game, one of the biggest games of the season. All right, first thing I want to do is look at Centarius Truman. Yeah, I don't think we're getting him. I'm going to be honest with you guys. We're just going to remove him from the board completely. We have 80 points. We'll go see if we can schedule some new people. Defensive tackle here. Coach Prestige is something we can put on there. DeMarco here. We're not like completely at the top of his list, but we're going to go put 50 points on him. And that might be all we have to do this week. Sam Starr, yep. Ben Ferkser. And then we're in a recruiting battle, which screws us. I don't know why we're in a recruiting battle. We should have straight out won that. But week 8, I mean, that technically favors Oregon State. D. Hendricks. Wow. James Stoner can't put a schedule visit on him yet. Darrell Waddle, yep. Tobias Carter, we're still second, but we have a visit with him next week. And then Edward Holiday, Scotty Sun, Keelan Badada, now we're up on. Saldivera had a good visit and stuff. Or wait, is he a week 5 visit? No, he visited. He got 3 points on him, so That's something. Chuck Diempro. All right, Enrique Jose. Okay, we're going to get a lot of our recruits. It's just we're going to have to go in and check out some other people as well. Washington State is our game. We got to go out and win this one. Let's go. The Apple Cup versus Washington State at Washington State. Probably our most competitive game so far of this season. Let's see if we can come out on top. Let's see. The Washington State intro. Honestly, it's okay. Not the greatest thing I've ever seen for the Cougars, but it is all right. Not as good as Huskies intro. We should hopefully come out on top here. We are the favorited team in the matchup. We have a Heisman candidate, while currently the #1 candidate in Jonah Coleman. And his backup returns the kick, Jordan Washington. All right, we're already into bigger league play, which makes me think that we should... Ooh, last meeting we lost? Okay. But makes me think that we should just run the ball a lot. Here to start off the game. RPO. DeGraff, be ready for that ball. You will get the ball thrown to you. I was going to say get the ball, but you did not get the ball because you were not throwing the ball well to you. All right. Run to the outside. Evans had a chance maybe to throw to him, but I didn't like it. Okay, they have 3 really deep safeties. Denzel Boston. Oh my goodness, we tried fitting it in there. It's picked off. Demond Williams throws an interception early in the game. Looked to be open to me, but clearly was not, as it's picked off. Washington State has the football. I mean, nobody open. Under pressure, big sack, 14 yards. Lost. Washington, for some reason, even though we have no good pass rushers technically on the team for overall wise, having a great overall pass rushing season. Javon Parker with a sack, the big right edge rusher. I mean, good stuff from him. We're going to have to go more back to zone coverage now instead of man like we ran a week ago. Nice little short RPO for 5 yards completed. And we're going to go cover 3. Try and put everyone deep. It's going to be a run, not even into field goal range for Washington State. So they're just going to have to punt this ball right back off to Washington. Honestly, good defensive start for both teams here. The punt is not quite out of bounds, but will not be returned and will go through the back of the end zone. All right, we have some run plays designed for us. Demond Williams already cold. That's not great. Good run, Jonah Coleman, 6 yards. He's going to get most of this grunt work already. Halfback slip screen. Going to get it out to him. Juke. Should be a first down. Don't know if they'll give it to us. Yes, they will. Even with the contact, I just picked the wrong play, but I was going for a halfback stretch. Instead, we have a halfback counter. Let's see if Jonah Coleman can do stuff with it anyways. Going to the outside, he gets hit in the backfield before he even could speed up. That's not great things happening yet, but we'll see. Demond Williams, 2nd and 13. Throwing down low to DeGraff. It will be a 4-yard pickup there. The pressure, honestly, was right in our face, which is why I decided to get that ball out when I did. Denzel Boston on the drag will do something with it on his own. Good gain on the play. We're going to go to a wide zone, I guess, to that left side. Their best player, I don't know if we can particularly look at their players, but I mean, we're going to. Jonah Coleman, 3 yards on the pickup. We're going to go right back to him. Like I said, he's going to be getting a lot of work today. I mean, you got to cut that up. Jonah Coleman, not doing great yet. 3rd and 8. Boston, maybe Otten or DeGraff. We're going Otten. 4th and 3. We're kind of into field goal range, but I don't really trust that we'll make a field goal from here, so we're going to go for it. 4th and 3. We're going open tight end. DeGraff catches it, first down. I get that you guys may be like saying not realistic, but it's a 4th and 3 in a rivalry game. Tell me you're not going to go out and try and do whatever you can to win this. Coleman breaks multiple tackles. He just needs some blocking to hold up for him. He has 6 rushes, 8 yards. Honestly, interesting to say the least. Pushes upfield. Good run there. As the game goes on, I expect him to run more yards. 3rd and 2 now. Josh Joyner putting in some big run packages here. Oh, come on. Jonah Coleman, 4th and 1. Halfback stretch it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Play's not coming, as we will go to the second quarter with this Washington Huskies team. It will be a close game, and I'm guessing the clock will run by really quickly with us running the ball as much as we are, but they have a negative 14, negative 10 total yards. Okay. We're going to the halfback stretch. I'm telling you, it's going to work. Jonah Coleman, they're bringing their safety down. I just need the yards quickly, so we're going to go to this close side. And Jonah Coleman, wow, just barely picks it up, but he does pick it up. We're going speed option now. Demond Williams could pitch, could keep. Demond Williams cuts up field himself, gets to the 1, almost got into the end zone. Not quite, though. Is Jonah Coleman probably will get into the end zone here. I can't guarantee anything, but he is open with himself and will reach forward. 18 rushing yards and a touchdown for Jonah Coleman. Even though our passing game has probably been what has been doing better for us, I got to keep leaning on the run game, hoping Jonah Coleman can suddenly start to break something loose and give us a bigger lead than 7-0. First and 10, weak corner blitz. Oh my goodness, we have everybody in the box. If we don't stop him in the backfield on this run, nice. Negative 3 yards. I like that they're suggesting us a lot of blitzes, but it is a lot of blitzes. 2nd and 13. It's a quarterback power run. I mean, you do you, but that's a negative 1 yard gain. Total of negative 14 yards on the day for Washington State. We're just cooking them. They're 1 and 2 on the season. Didn't even realize that they were doing that bad. But another loss, as down to the 4. This is a potential block kick situation, honestly, for us. 4th and 20. Not blocked, but it will be returnable at the 50 or so. Jordan Washington will take that ball to the 46. Jordan Washington on Washington. What a way to start. We're going read option here. Maybe this will leave somebody open. Oh, he was stuck on the line, and that's the only reason he even stuck with us. But it's all right. We're going to the screenplay. Jonah Coleman, you're going to get a chance. Denzel Boston, we always can lean on him if we don't break through with this run game. So that's what I'm kind of thinking in my head is Jonah Coleman, the screen works, so maybe it is just maybe we should pass a little more. It seems as if Washington State is sitting on the run, but we do finally get one to work. Up to 3 yards per carry finally for Jonah Coleman. We're going to go to the halfback draw. 1st and 10. Good run. Jonah Coleman starting to get a couple of holes. The line just needed some time to show their dominance. 2nd and 2. Going to get that run to the left now. Jonah Coleman breaks through into the end zone again. 2 TDs. Oh no, it's Jordan Washington this time with his first touchdown on the season. When you run the ball a lot, you got to sometimes switch out those running backs, but Jordan Washington gets into the game and gets into the end zone for the first time on the season. You'd love to see the young kid start to get some work and hopefully start to show something of the sort of Jonah Coleman. Okay, 1st and 10. Two tight end look for Washington State. We're just trying to guard everything. It's another loss. Logan Sagapolu, I mean, honestly, no offense really yet for this Washington State team. So I'm just loving it personally. That's their first positive gain in quite some time, honestly. Angel Johnson with the gain. All right, 3rd and 6. It's a screen out to the edge. Oh my goodness, is he blown up? This Washington defense just doing great things. As you can see, -7 passing yards and -14 rushing yards, putting them at a total of -21 total yards. I mean, what an amazing feat by this Washington defense up to this point. Can you ask for a better performance? No, you cannot. But we're going to the halfback screen, 1st and 10. It looks to be a big pressure look. Not going to be. Oh my goodness, what a layout by the defensive tackle. I just love that. 2nd and 1. Read option. Keep Demond Williams. I mean, the linebacker stayed, but not the edge rusher, which was our read guy. So we did decide to keep the ball. Same play we threw a pick on earlier in the day. Not going to throw one here on this play. 1st and 10. Honestly, give us a run play. Halfback dive. Sure. We'll go right to it. We can chew a little bit of clock as we try and move down the field. Oh, come on, Jonah. Jonah Coleman, 8 yards. I'm telling you, you just sometimes all you got to do is keep running the ball, and sooner or later, something good's going to happen for you. 1st-and-goal here as Washington State calls another timeout. It's hard to say Washington because, there's two Washingtons here. Out to the edge, Jonah Coleman, not going to lose a yard, but not going to gain one either. Going back to the halfback zone weak. Coleman back onto the field. Getting another rush attempt like we expect, and Jonah Coleman will enter the end zone 21-0. 2 touchdowns for Jonah Coleman. He's staying up in that Heisman race. I told you guys we got to lean on that ground game. I know it may not be the most fun thing to watch, just a player run over and over again, but I also will be editing the sliders, making it harder for us so that we don't just have the ability to do this. But I think we honestly just need to up the offensive sliders for the other team, because right now, not good, as Washington State still has negative offense. 53 seconds to go. Honestly, if I'm them, I'm going to maybe some deeper throws. Oh my goodness, a sack. 2nd-and-17. Clock's just going to run away. They aren't even chewing clock, but it feels like they should be. Motion underneath, taking off. Gonna be a decent gain. 3rd-and-6 now or so here. 18 seconds. Maybe I shouldn't have called a timeout, but we'll have one left if it comes down to it. Maybe we'll have 0, but we could get the ball back. It's kind of my thought process. It's going to be a run to the outside. It's going to be a 1st down, which will lead to a hurry-up offense potentially by Washington State. No, it won't, as they're just going to take it to halftime and leave the score 21-0 versus their rivals. Washington, another obliteration game here against Washington State. It hasn't even been the fact of the offense, but more of the defense, something that you like to see, especially when our defense is definitely not the strength of the team. If we can somehow find a way to lean on the defense, we will find success in this season. Do I think that we will win the college football playoffs? No, but do I think we could make it there? Most definitely. We just have to beat some tough teams like Ohio State next week, so let's not get too far ahead of ourselves, I guess, yet. 21-0. This could get us ranked, honestly. This game, I just missed that kick completely, so hopefully it works. Returned. Washington State just lit up. First and 10. Rainey Sale going to have a little bit of his own coverage as everyone else has man. Oh, screen to the outside. Rainey Sale, big hit, 1 yard pickup only. So 404 for -6 total yards on the day is quite the stat line, if I do say so myself. We're going to be bringing pressure. El Ukura. Oh, run. Pickup of 8. Okay. Now 3rd and 1. We're going to be bringing heavy pressure, if I do say so myself. RPOs could probably work for them, but not the choice. And whatever they chose was not the right run play, at least. 2 tackles for loss by Rainey Sale on the day, but another big one here for him, as we're going to force a punt from Washington State. And this looks to be a potential good return. Washington to the 39. We're going to get a decent run play here now because of this. 1st and 10, Jonah Coleman looking to run. I mean, we do need some sort of blocking to be able to do stuff, but if the team doesn't want to do that, that's fine too. 2nd and 10, Jonah Coleman running to the outside, trying to juke with him. Didn't quite work for us. We're going to go to the mesh concepts here. DeGraff, maybe the read, maybe not. We have a sort of open man in Williams. It's 4th and 2. I know this is a potential punting situation, but it's also a potential go-for-it situation. So, yes, we're going to go for it. 4th and 2, run the ball. Just pick up the first. Nice, Jonah Coleman. I'm perfectly fine with that from you. 19 rushes, 66 yards. Honestly, we could have a much better game. I get that I'm holding it too early, but, injury on the offensive line. Slants, here we come, maybe. The pressure right up the middle, can't do anything about it. 3rd and 20, Jack Schaefer's hurt. 3rd and 20, Denzel Boston, you're probably going to get a look at you, kid. No matter what, you will. Oh my goodness, just legs taken out from underneath of him. It's going to be a punt. Backspin on her. Deep punt. Returnable. It will be returned. And it will be returned for no yards. I mean, Jack Schaefer, the freshman, is hurt, but luckily we do have higher overalls below him. I just wanted to start him because he was a freshman at about the same overall as the starter at the time. So, I mean, it's a run, 4-ish yards. Washington State still no offense for the team. 7 attempts, 21 yards on the day for their star running back. 2nd and 6, bringing pressure. Oh my goodness, Rainey Sale forces an incompletion. Probably should have been a fumble if we're being honest with each other, but he has 3 solo tackles on the day, 2 tackles for loss, and 1 deflection. 3rd and 6. It's probably going to be a pass, honestly. Yep, it will be. And it will be a 1st down. Quick little throw out, but we can't do much against that. 1st down, though, for Washington State, who is slightly moving downfield here. I mean, open man, big hit again, but now they're into the positive yardage on the day. So we can't just sit around and expect them to completely kneel over for the entirety of the game. It would be nice if we would have not stick drifted to where we were, but it's all right. 2nd and inches. We're going to bring pressure. Come on, give us that free fire blitz. If that's an out route, they have us toasted for probably nearly a touchdown. Oh my goodness. The pressure was there. We just didn't sack him in the end. I can't believe I just ran past him and just left an open receiver, but it's all right. Cover 3, 1st and 10 for Washington State near the red zone. Play action. Stay underneath. Oh my goodness. Playmaker up the field. Almost caught. Dang. Almost had a chance at a big play. Rainey Sale going to be in coverage. We're bringing the corner off the edge. They're going to throw out to their wide receiver on the other side for a 4-yard gain. Jack Stevens is their kicker, a freshman accuracy placement kicker. 3rd and 6. Oh my goodness. That should have been a big hit, but instead it is a big hit just later on. James McCauley. Wow. Don't know how he got away from that pressure. 3, 2, 1. No time for him to run the play. So the fourth quarter, Washington State still needs 21 more points to go ahead and win this game. Well, just to tie it. So, Ellerson, cover 3 match. It's going to be an RPO. It's going to be the run of the options for 6 yards. Okay. Almost 4 yards per, a little over 4 yards per carry for our solid man at the running back position. So, motion, they probably throw it to the flat here, honestly. Nope, it's going to be a run by McCauley into the end zone, 7-21. Better watch out for this Washington State team. First and 10, Washington football. Running to the left side, cutting upfield Jonah Coleman. That's going to be a 5-yard run for him. I mean, honestly, Washington, we do just got to kind of drain that clock out slowly. 2nd and 5. Oh my goodness. The defensive end just catches Jonah Coleman. I get he may getting tired, but you got to outrun that short little play. Okay, let's see. Motioned. Oh my goodness, Amari Evans to a 4th and 1. I know this is such a punting situation. Should I punt the ball? 110%. Is it a rivalry game that I need us to come out on top of? Yes. Jonah Coleman breaks a tackle, breaks a second, breaks a third. Oh my goodness. Jonah Coleman. Oh my goodness. What a day for him. They're pressing, and I don't care who you are. You don't press Denzel Boston and expect to get away with it. That's caught. Oh my gosh. Denzel Boston comes down with the football. Big catch for a 21-point lead once again. 1st and 10 for Washington State. The game on the line. What will they do? Run the ball. Oh my goodness, what a spin move. Rainey Sale just, come on. I thought that was going to be a big play, but turns out not to be. 2nd and 3 now. Another run. Rainey Sale has a chance to get him. Oh my goodness, fumble forced, and it's game over after that. Let's just watch this on replay. I don't even know who forced it, but I know that someone got onto that ball quickly. You see the team hyped. Oh my goodness, 28-7. Let's go football. Zadarius, Rainey Sale, Mike, linebacker. Johnson just laying out. Perfect for us, 1st and 10 now. We can hand this off. Once again, good running lanes. Jonah Coleman, good play, 4 yards. Hits 100 yards on the day for himself. We'll go quarterback power with Demond Williams. Demond Williams, nice little dual threat QB. I mean, did he pick anything up there? No. Jonah Coleman is hurt on the play. That's not something we want to see ever. But I guess it's okay for now. Oh, come on. Denzel Boston was open, but we're not going to get the ball to him. Back spasms. We'll just sub in the backup, Jordan Washington, and we will kick a field goal here. Hopefully it's good. It will be 31-7. The football game is still alive for Washington State, but it will be tough as is now a 24-point game. So that is 3 touchdowns and 3 2-points in less than 4 minutes. The game is pretty much put away, but I mean, you can't guarantee anything, especially nowadays. Why am I blitzing? Just because I believe in it. The slant covered. Okay, yeah, they throw the little stick sit down that is there. So 2nd and 5. Hand it off. Nice little gain, but -6 is what that little gains ends up being. So 3rd and 11. Should I just be playing deep? Probably. Am I going to? Probably not. Open man. Okay, we're just going to let our team make that tackle. How did he pick up 11 there? Breaks through so many people, and wow. Whew. 1st and 10 now. A run. Okay. That's all right. 11. 2nd and 11. -1 yards. Sent to the 2-minute warning, and this game is over. I'll see you guys at the end. Like, just bludgeoning again by Washington. I can't wait till we play Ohio State, because darn, are we going to be ready for a rude awakening? I'm telling you that. 152. 1 minute 52 seconds left. Al Ukuda, our linebacker, is in the zone. He gets a tackle in the backfield, -5 yards. I mean, just keep it up, am I right? 2nd and 15 now, 24 yards. Nice little pickup of 6 yards. 3rd and 9, El Ukuda, our user. 3rd and 9, a difficult play for Washington State, honestly. Nothing really getting open, it's a sack. 8 yards lost, 4 sacks on the day. They have to go for it to even maybe have a chance, but there's only a minute left, so 3 scores in that minute is going to be something. Oh my goodness, almost intercepted, but not going to happen. We're just going to kneel out the game. What a game it was for Washington, taking home the Apple Cup after losing it the year before. Let's get that trophy right back. What a celebration this is overall. I didn't take a peek here at the stats. 11 for 14 for James McCulley, so not good day for him. The rushing, Inhale Johnson, 4.5 yards per carry. Maybe they should have leaned there a little bit more, but I don't know. He also had -15 receiving yards, so that's something. We'll go back to passing. Demond Williams, 11 for 15 for us, a touchdown and an INT, 150 yards. Jonah Coleman averaged 4.1 per carry, 2 TDs. Jordan Washington had 1 touchdown on 1 carry. Receiving, Jonah Coleman, 4 receptions, 44 yards, 2 receptions, 65 yards, and a touchdown for Denzel Boston. And Decker DeGraff, again, having a decent game. So, I mean, overall, you just like to see how the team is moving. And check out the trophy room. Let's see what we just got. I'm guessing we got the Apple Cup rivalry is where I would think it would let us look. Rivalries. Maybe it didn't register because we didn't have internet, but you know that we got the rivalry trophy anyways. So that's all that really matters in depth. But thank you guys all for watching. That will be it for this episode. I hope you guys did enjoy. Please leave a like down below and subscribe if you're new. It really does help out the channel. Thank you. Peace out.